All right, let's see if now. All right, it looks like we're good. All right, let's get cooking. I'm not going to touch my microphone. My microphone is very touchy. If I tap it, it cuts out. All right, so let's redo this whole thing all over again. This time I'm not going to try to blab on for freaking an hour about what happened. I'm going to get right into these games, man. But what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Week 11 picks for the Stephen Rose and Steel Sermon tournaments. As always, shout out to Stephen Rose and Steel Sermon / Steel Maiden. That was his old YouTube name. But shout out to those guys for putting on the tournaments every year. It's been a lot of fun, even though my team has disappointed me and put me through a ton of pain. And I'm pretty sure I haven't been doing that well in the tournaments, but honestly, it is what it is. Anyways, let's get right into these games here. So week 1, we got the 4-6 Packers hosting the 6-3 Titans. And before my audio cut out, because of course it did, I was going to go with the Packers. I was going to go with the Titans, and I was pondering if I really should do that. Should I go with the Titans, or do I dare put my faith in the Packers? Betting line says Packers favored by 3 at home. That's kind of the standard for a short week home team. It's pretty much the default deficit for a home team in general. So this game is kind of going to be even. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter who you pick, because this game will be a fun game. Tannehill's back. We'll see how things go. But I'm going to go Titans. I'm going to go Titans in a nail biter. So give me Tennessee on the road. Moving on, now we get to Sunday games. And starting off with the 3-7 Bears going to Atlanta to face the 4-6 Falcons. And I'll tell you one thing, man. You know what's really impressed me with the Bears lately? Their offense has looked, dare I say, competent. Competent offense. Bears fans are sitting back with beer in hand, thinking, would you look at that, guys? Our offense is actually competent. I never thought I'd see the day. Justin Fields, well, he's looking like 2019 Ohio State Justin Fields when he first showed up. He's looking just like Ohio State Justin Fields. It's not even like, I'm not even lying. He looks like Ohio State Justin Fields. You want that. Justin Fields, 12 of 20, 160 yards, 2 tutties, 1 bad interception through the air. And then on the ground, he added another 13 carries, 147 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This dude, it's like, did the Bears, like, I don't think Ohio State has a talent vault or something, but they must have, like, snuck someone in from Hallis Hall over to the Woody Athletic Center or whatever and found some talent vault that Ohio State has hidden somewhere that has like this jar of every player that's graduated from their talent from that area, from Ohio State. I know that doesn't make no sense, but it's like, I don't know how they did it, but they have somehow brought back Ohio State Justin Fields. Only took him, 2 coaches to do it. Matt Nagy couldn't figure out how to work him. Eberflus comes in, and he's like, so that's how you do it. He's like, hey, I found this button. It says, he lifts up his glasses or whatever. It says Ohio State Fields. He looks over at the OC like, hey, get over here. And then he walks over and like, you see this button right here on the thing? It says Ohio State Fields. What is that? Oh, let's try it out. You hit the button. It's like with a robot. You hit the button and he turns on the Classic Justin Fields. That's what he's been looking like. He's been a revelation. That dude literally looked so bad last year in his rookie year. He looked so bad. I mean, heck, I'm pretty sure he still sees Myles Garrett in his dreams, in his nightmares, because we freaking attacked him in his freaking debut. It's not a good way to start your career, getting harassed by the friggin' Browns last year. But hey, I'll tell you one thing. This year, he definitely has unlocked whatever talent he had at Ohio State. They found a way to unlock it. And if he keeps doing this, Bears are going to be going somewhere. Definitely. But yeah, they're going to Atlanta to face Marcus Mariota and the Falcons. Betting line for this game is 3 points, again, favoring the Falcons. Should be a good game. It'll be entertaining for anyone watching. It's not going to be a snoozer. I mean, it shouldn't be a snoozer. Two teams that can really run the ball effectively. I mean, you look at what the Bears did other than Fields, Khalil Herbert, 10 for 57, and Montgomery, 9 for 37. And, I mean, you can run on the Falcons. That's for sure. It's going to be tough. Hopefully that Bears O-line can protect Fields. But we'll see what happens. I think in this game, I'm going to go who do I go with? I'm trying to think. I'm going to go Falcons at home. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm going to go Falcons at home. When in doubt, pick the home team. All right, moving on. We got the 3-7 Panthers at the 6-3 Ravens. I thought I heard PJ Walker has an ankle injury. I think a high ankle sprain or something. So Baker Mayfield will be starting against Lamar. Oh boy, that should be fun. Betting line for this game is 12 points favoring the Ravens. Not even going to get into what happened last game. I mean, yeah, the Panthers, I believe they won, right? I believe they did win, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Let me do a quick check here real quick. Yeah, Panthers beat the Falcons, and I believe the Ravens had a bye. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had a bye. I know for sure because Ravens fans weren't raging on Twitter about their team losing or something. But yeah, in this game, it's Ravens all day. I got to go Ravens. Panthers friggin' suck. Give me the Purple Birds to take down the Panthers. Rather convincingly, too. All right, moving on. We got my team, the Cleveland Browns, 3-6, going to Buffalo to face the Bills, who are 6-3. And as I said in my preview video, the Bills are probably going to be super pissed off about after what happened in their last game. Betting line is Bills by 8.5. Although Mother Nature might have a little something to say about that because it's supposed to snow a lot. 2 feet of snow, maybe more. Oh, joy. Thank God we got 2 amazing running backs, right? Right? Yeah. I hope we utilize them correctly this time around. Knowing us, freaking Kevin Stefanski's going to have the genius strategy to throw it all over the freaking field in a freaking blizzard. That's all we need to do. But we'll see what goes down. I'm going to go Bills because I'm not a super homer and I realize that the Bills are just that much better than us. I'm not going to be that much of a homer. You know, saying that, I could, if I had like the Kool-Aid glasses, if I had the rose-colored glasses, I'd be saying, oh, the Browns are going to win. They're going to shock the world. Yeah, playing like they did against Miami, they're definitely going to shock the world, all right? They're going to get blown out by 40. Game will be over by halftime. We'll be seeing Josh Dobbs in the freaking fourth quarter. Now, if Josh Allen didn't play, obviously I'd say Browns could win because we're facing Case Keenum. But we're facing Josh Allen. I just don't know if we could stop him. We couldn't stop Tua and Wilson and Mostert. What makes me think we're going to stop freaking Singletary? You know? I mean, the weather might limit their passing attack, but they're just going to run it all over if we're not careful. Can't trust Joe Woods. And then Kevin Stefanski's too much of a friend to freaking get rid of him. So going to have to suffer through this the rest of the year, it looks like. Bears and Bills got you. Yeah, all right. But yeah, I'm going to go Bills. I'm actually going against my team because even I understand that the Bills are probably going to curb stomp us, especially after last week. But yeah, give me the Bills. Next, we got the 5-5 Commanders going to Houston to face the 1-7-1 Texans. By the way, almost forgot to mention, Deshaun Watson is officially back at practice. Oh, yeah, on your parlay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, got you. It's like, got you. All right. Dang. But Deshaun Watson is officially back at practice, so it's only a matter of time. 2 weeks until he's back. What, 3, I guess. Yeah. No, 2 weeks. Yeah, we're at 2 weeks now. Week 11 this week, week 12 next week, and then Deshaun takes over. And who knows how our team's going to play with Deshaun Watson at quarterback. He's going to be super rusty. It's going to be bad against. But luckily, we're facing the damn Texans, who are 1-7-1. They aren't looking that. I mean, on defense, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Should be a fun game though. But the 5-5 Commanders coming off again, beating an undefeated team. You could call them the I guess the Giant Killers because they've done that now twice in the last couple of years. Beat the 11-0 Steelers a couple years ago during the sickness thing, and then this year they beat the Eagles, who were 8-0. Essentially, they're not a team you want to face if you're undefeated. That's tough. Now, betting line for this game, Skol Vikings. I know Scott's having fun with the Vikings, that's for sure. What a win by the Vikes last week. My goodness. Commanders are favored by 3 over Houston, and I'm going to take Commanders to beat the Texans. Texans are not very good. They're probably going to get a top 5 pick, and hopefully we don't completely fall off a cliff because they could have 2 top 5 picks if we're not careful. Because remember, guys, we don't have our first round pick. You know that? We don't have our first round pick, in case you forgot. Got to be careful yelling into my microphone. It might turn off again. So, I'm going to go Washington Commanders. They're going to go to 6-5. In case you guys didn't know, they actually have a jingle. It sounds very similar to the farmers commercials. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Well, they have, we are commanders. Bum, 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 bum. They really took the freaking state, the farmers insurance jingle. When I saw a video right after their name was announced, this guy was trying so hard to hype up people that were around him. Like, we are commanders. Bum, 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 bum. It's like, oh, what? Like, don't do that. Come on now. But I got to go Commanders. They're looking great with Heineke. Honestly, Carson Wentz should never see the field again with the Washington Commanders. They should stick with Heineke. How funny. They suck with Wentz. Heineke comes in, and what do you know? They start winning again. Isn't that crazy? How about? But give me the Commanders over the Texans. And now moving on, we get the 8-1 Eagles facing the 4-5-1 Indianapolis Colts with Jeff Saturday at coach. So we get a nice little revenge game. We get Gannon and company, Sirianni, former, what the heck? Gannon and Sirianni, former Colts, facing off against their old team and another quarterback. This time it'll be, I believe, Matt Ryan or Ellinger. I know they had Matt Ryan start last game, and they actually won. How about that, huh? They won. They beat the Raiders, which isn't much of a feat considering the Raiders are absolute dog crap. Wouldn't be shocked if old Josh McDaniels is freaking canned. They say he's not going to get canned. How many times have we heard that from owners and GMs and stuff, from owners saying, oh, yeah, his job is safe, only to have that same coach get fired like a few weeks later? They just say it now to stave off the stampede of media members constantly asking. Because if they say, oh, yeah, he's on the brink, they're going to keep coming out with that thing. And not to mention, they don't really want to bring negative attention. They just want to have the guys focus on the game. They don't want to have to worry about their guys, looking off screen pretty much and off the field, thinking about their coach possibly being fired. So they say he's safe, but behind the scenes, he ain't safe. No, far from it. That fool ain't safe for sure, man. They'll be fools to keep him around. You know how much pressure is going to be on those guys if they keep him around? His seat would practically be with like forget fire. His seat's more than just on fire. He is more than a hot seat. He's got a stick of dynamite under his chair. And if he ain't careful, that thing's going to go boom. And he ain't going to have no chair. He's going to fall through the floor and go into the pit of misery. It's just the way it is, man. It's like what happened with us, with Hugh Jackson. Remember that? Should have fired him after going 0-16, kept him around, completely wasted a season. He only lasted until week 8, and then we fired him. Makes you wonder what we could have done. I think we could have went after McDermott or something like that. But we wanted to keep Hugh Jackson. Oh, Jimmy. Funny thing is, I believe it was Paul DePodesta who wanted McDermott. They said, "Nah, we don't care about you, buddy. You're a baseball dude. We don't listen to you." I could just picture DePodesta sitting in the meeting on Zoom, on video or whatever, because he was like mainly in California back then, hanging out, doing his own thing. But like, I could just picture him like in the meetings, like, I have a candidate, and then Haslam looks over at him and be like, "Now, who the hell is your candidate, boy? Who's your candidate, Mr. DePodesta?" And then DePodesta be like, how about that fella McDermott? I hear he's pretty good. And then they look at him like, no. And then they be like, I go, how about we keep Hugh Jackson? They probably couldn't agree on who their next candidate would be, or who they could possibly look at. So they're like, you know what, guys? Let's just keep Mr. Hugh Jackson in here, give him a extension, and everything. Just keep him around for another year, and then we'll see where we are after the season. And then by week 8, it's like, yep, this guy's out of here. It's absolutely ridiculous how they did that. But anyways, back to the game. We get Eagles and Colts in Indianapolis. Eagles, of course, coming off an excruciatingly heartbreaking loss. I mean, God, the way they lost, that's a Browns way to lose. You literally had the freaking Commanders dead to rights. You actually had them stopped, with over a minute and a half to go. You had them done for. They were done. You had them 4th down. Taylor Heineke gives himself up. He takes a knee. And it's not like he took a knee right as the players were about to tackle him. They were still like 3 or 4 steps away. They could have stopped. And they still tackled him. Ref was right there. It's like, yee, flag. Following the play on unnecessary roughness, defense, automatic 1st down. And then that was game. I think the Eagles did have like one last chance, but it didn't do anything. So they're 8-1 now. No more undefeated teams. And once again, the 72 Dolphins, I believe it's been, 50 years now? 60 years? 50 years? No, 60. No, but 50 years. Let me check. My math is all completely messed up. It's been 50 years, yeah. 1972, 2022. Yeah, it's been 50 years. A lot of those players, 50 years, after they went undefeated, they're over here popping bottles. A lot of them probably are like, completely boozed out every freaking year around this time because they're, obviously they're very old at this point. Who knows how many more years they're going to be able to do this. But yeah, they're still the only team that ever go undefeated in a season. The closest team to match them was the Patriots when they went to the Super Bowl. They lost to the Giants. Nobody's really been that close. I think prior to this, I think it was the 11-0 Steelers before the Commanders beat them. So, yeah, in this game, I'm going to go with the Eagles. The Eagles are a really good team. Somehow A.J. Brown didn't do a damn thing against the Commanders. I don't know what happened there. But I'm going to go Philly to take down the Colts. Betting line for this game, for those wondering, is Eagles by 6.5. So, yeah, sounds about right. Eagles should have, I'm not going to say no problem, but they should be able to take down the Indianapolis Colts if they're focused on the task at hand. But yeah, give me the Philadelphia Eagles to take down Indy. Moving on, we got the 6-3 New York Jets and the 5-4 Patriots. Wow. You know what's crazy? Literally, I believe every team is above 500 in the AFC East. And I believe the Patriots are in last. The other three are 6-3. How about that? Isn't that nuts? Like, this is insane, dude. But the Jets trying to go to 7-3 on the year, and the Patriots are trying to keep up. And of course, the Dolphins are on a bye, so I'm sure they're going to have a fun week. But Dolphins, they did their business last week. Now they get to sit back and watch their opponents, and they're probably going to be hoping and praying that we take down the Bills, because obviously that would really help out the Dolphins. But the Jets at 6-3, Patriots at 5-4. The betting line is Patriots by 3. Patriots have, of course, had the Jets number over the years, and there's no reason to think the Patriots are going to lose this game, right? Patriots aren't going to lose, right? Belichick has had the Jets number for years. It seemed as though no matter how good the Jets have been over the years, they just can't beat the New England Patriots. But you know, I got a feeling. I got a feeling the Jets are gonna get it done this time. Give me the New York Jets to take down the Patriots, and they're gonna go to 7-3 on the year. And the good vibes in New York/New Jersey are gonna continue. It's insane, man. What a time to be a New Yorker/New Jersey, whatever you call those people. You know, what a good time to be from New Jersey. You know, like look around sports in general. All right, look around sports in general. The New Jersey Devils won 10 straight in hockey. The Giants and the Jets are freaking killing it. How about that? What a time to be a New Jersey, person. What a time to be living in New Jersey, you know, being a fan of a New Jersey team. Of course, you could kind of say Philadelphia too, but Sixers are in bad ways. The Flyers suck. They just lost to the Blue Jackets again. And the Eagles are carrying that area. So, like the South Jersey, Philly area, I guess you could say. But when it comes down to this game, I'm going to say Jets pull it off. Give me the Jets, Jets to beat the Patriots. How about that? 7-3 Jets. Wow. Next, we got the 3-6 Rams. I didn't even realize they were 3-6, but they're going up against the 3-7 Saints. Betting line for this game is 4 points favoring the Saints at home. Rams are in a bad way as well. Cooper Kupp's out. Of course, we all know Michael Thomas is out too. So I don't know how this game's going to go, but I'm going to go with I'm going to go Saints to pull it off. Yeah, give me New Orleans to take it at home over the Rams. And then the final 1:00 game of the week, 3-6 Lions, 7-2 Giants. My God, that's insane to think about. I think the Giants have won as many games this year as they've won the last couple of years combined. I'm pretty certain. Right around there. I'm pretty sure I had the Giants winning like 6 games the entire year. And they've already won 7. They're probably going to win double-digit games. they're looking down the barrel of a playoff spot as long as they can stay healthy and stay on the right groove. Because all it takes is one bad week and you're just ask us, right? But the Detroit Lions are not a very good defense. I expect Barkley and company to go off. I mean, this would be a crazy week if Kenny Galladay decided to show up and show out against his old team, right? Betting line for this game is Giants by 3. Okay. Yeah, that's reasonable. That's a good one. I'm going to go Giants at home. Take down the Lions. And then we got 3 4 o'clock hour games, 2 4 1 4:05, 2 4:25s on Fox, 4:05 p.m. 2-7 Raiders, 3-6 Broncos. Both teams are absolutely god awful, but I'm gonna have to go with the Broncos in a nail biter. Broncos are gonna barely win this game. I think Russ saves them in this game, and he's it for him. Give me the Broncos and a nail biter over the Raiders. They're going to go to 4-6. Raiders continue to free fall, and they're going to go to 2-8. Give me the Broncos. Next at 4:25, we got arguably the game of the week. 6-3 Cowboys, 8-1 Vikings. Ooh. Seems like every time these two teams face off, it's always a doozy. We got Kirk Cousins and Jay Jet out there freaking taking care of business in overtime against the Bills. Hostile environment. They were against the wall. Jay Jet's like, let me take this game over real quick. Made some ridiculous catches and arguably the catch of the year. Dude literally took it from a defender, saved the game. And then you have the most Browns-ish way to lose a game for the Bills as well. So in case you didn't watch that game, let me give you a nice little brief rundown of how the ending went. But look, and let me see here. So Vikings were driving down the field, looking like they were going to go take the go-ahead score. Kirk Cousins. Well, first off, I think what was it? Freaking J-Jet down at the 1, right around there. Or I'm sorry, it was Dalvin Cook. I think no, he had an incomplete pass. J-Jet gets him down within striking distance. They try to score a couple times. 4th down, Kirk Cousins tries to run it in on a QB sneak. He fails. They reviewed it. He was short. Bills take over at their own 1-yard line. Everyone's practically in the end zone to start off. The smart thing to do would be run not a sneak, but run a quick dive or something to get themselves out of their own end zone. And of course, something you don't want to do. They fumbled in the end zone, and the Vikings recovered for a touchdown. So literally, if you're a Bills fan in that game, you went from hype to depression, back to hype because you stopped them on 4th down, back to depression because you freaking lost the ball. You can't even make that up. And then it goes to overtime, and the Bills lose. That's tough. But now, when it comes to this game, this should be a classic firefight between two really good teams. I cannot wait for this game, man. It's going to be a game to watch. Thank God it's a 4:25 start. It's not going to be on while my team's playing. I can put all my attention towards that game because that game is going to be a doozy. Now, betting odds for this one. Let's see. Yeah, as you'd expect, it's very close. Bovada has the Cowboys favored by 1 point. But it's in Minnesota. Should be a good game. I'm going to go Minnesota. Sorry to any Cowboys fans watching. But I'm going Vikings to pull it off again. I'm even going to be bold and say that they take it in overtime again. And it was Greg Joseph, I believe. He's going to hit the game-winning field goal. Yeah, late in overtime. And they're going to go to 9-1 on the year. That's freaking nuts. I know Kwesi Adolfo Menza is probably watching us and then watching his Vikings, thinking, damn, that's tough. I wonder if he ever thinks about messaging Andrew Berry, be like, how's things going over there in Cleveland, buddy? You know, do you miss me? Because honestly, I really miss you guys. No, I'm having fun over here. You know, my quarterback's over here saying, you like that? You like that? You know, dancing around on the plane with no shirt on, freaking chains. Dude's iced out beyond belief. My God. But yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings over the Cowboys. They're feeling themselves right now. And it's crazy the one loss the Vikings have had this year is to the freaking Eagles. That's insane. They have not lost since very early in the year. In fact, let's have a little bit of fun here. Let's see their schedule coming up. See how many more games they have where they could possibly lose. They possibly going entire year? I doubt it. Let's see. I have them winning. New England. That should be a win. Thursday night, too. Wait. Oh, yeah. Thanksgiving. Damn, I forgot. It's actually a really good game on Thanksgiving. Wow. Okay. And then you have Sunday, December 4th against the Jets. That could be a tough game. Jets are playing really well. Then you get the Lions and the Colts. Okay. 2 good wins, I think. Giants should be a good one. And then you end the year with Green Bay on the road and then at Chicago. I see maybe around 3 losses. Yeah. Maybe 3 losses. You could lose to Dallas. I mean, you could honestly lose to the Jets for all we know, with how good they're playing. Giants, that could be a loss. That could easily be a loss. And then I think you could easily lose the Green Bay game. It's very possible. You could lose that game. But man, if you keep playing like you've been playing, I don't know how many more losses you're going to have. Because this is the year for the Vikings, man. They could make a run if they can stay healthy. You know, as long as they don't hit that brick wall. But yeah, they lost 24-7 to the Eagles. And since then, they've just been on a roll. Got to give it to them. They're playing really well. They really are. Kevin O'Connell has completely changed the vibe of that team. Not to mention, my guy Kwesi goes out, does something that Andrew Berry didn't really do, and address their needs. They went out and got Zadarius freaking Smith. Yeah, you know, they got a couple other great guys, but we would have loved to have Zadarius with Miles. But I love Jadeveon Clowney. He's all right, but our problem is the interior. And we don't want to address it. That's just weird. It's a weird behavior from Andrew Berry. He doesn't want to address the interior line. It's a glaring need. Everyone sees it. But he doesn't want to address it. Like, he didn't even put in a freaking claim offer for Jerry Tillery. Now, I heard that, he had character issues, but she would have been perfect for this locker room, right? It's all we would have needed. Another dude with an attitude, right? Yeah, another dude with an attitude problem. Oh, that would really help this locker room. Yeah. But, he would have been all right on the field, but, off the field, that would have been something. But, yeah, like I said, I'm going to go Vikings over the Cowboys. And then the final afternoon game of the week, 5-4 Bungles, 3-6 Steelers. I don't really care who wins because I hate these two teams. And honestly, we've smacked both of them around, which is pretty crazy to think about. Considering how good the Bengals have been and how bad the Steelers have been. I mean, we smacked the Steelers around in the face. We punched them in the face. But, yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. Steelers coming off a good win against the Saints. Bengals, last time we saw them, they took it to the Panthers from the get-go, from the opening kickoff to the very end. They smashed the Panthers' heads in. And I'm going to actually go with the Bengals because the Steelers are freaking garbage. They're garbage. I think they might actually be going through that little rebuild that everyone's been saying they should do. Because part of me has always thought they're going to like win, 9 games and they're going to hurt themselves in draft position, all to essentially go over 500 for no reason. Like if you're going to rebuild, dedicate yourself to the rebuild. Don't commit to mediocrity. Mediocrity don't get you nowhere. I've seen so many teams, they try to do this like rebuild and like contend thing. It's very hard to contend while rebuilding in the NFL. Some sports it's easy to do, like freaking baseball. I've seen it. It's even happening in basketball now. But yeah, football, it's tough. But I'm going to go Bengals. The betting line for this game is, if I can find it. Whoops. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This is like not even real. Like, where'd it go though, man? Damn. Did it? Oh, here it is. 4.5 favoring. Wow. 4.5 favoring the Bengals. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go Cincinnati on the road. All right. Next up, we got Sunday Night Football. Chiefs and Chargers. Chiefs are 7-2, 5-4 Chargers. Chiefs have just had some great luck recently. They've been playing really, really well. Kadarius Toney looks good. That's got to make Chiefs fans happy, and that's probably going to piss off Giants fans because, Toney has been battling injuries with the Giants essentially so far through his career, and now he looks good. Makes you really wonder, was he really hurt? But yeah, Chiefs, Chargers. Betting line is 7 points favoring the Chiefs. Should be a great game, and I'm going to go with the Chiefs on the road to take this game. And they're going to go to 8-2. And the Chargers are going to fall to 5-5. Give me Kansas City on Sunday night. And then to wrap up the week on Monday Night Football in Mexico, we got the 5-4 Niners and the 4-6 Arizona Cardinals. Betting line for this game is Niners by 8. And I have no reason to pick the Cardinals. The Cardinals are not very good this year. I don't know if Kyler's going to play. I believe he will, but who knows with this. Guess we'll know as the week goes on. But I'm going to go Niners. The Niners are looking so freaking good right now. And I think they could go on a run. Yeah, give me the Niners. They're going to go to 6-4 on the year. And I believe, they're going to be right up there for the lead in the division. What a time to be a Niner fan, Get yourself Christian McCaffrey. Guys are getting back healthy. And look at that. You're in Mexico, and now you get to show out in front of a lot of Niner fans, I'm sure, are going to be there. I know one thing. Latinos love the Niners. Because a lot of Latinos, California, the demographic is very highly Latino. That's going to be a fun environment for sure. And not to mention, Pete, this might, be like, oh yeah, if the NFL expands again, maybe they go to Mexico City. Oh, I actually heard Mexico City might get a basketball team. That would be something in the NBA. Imagine being the Raptors, having to go from Canada, fly clear over the United States to go to Mexico. That, I don't know if that would work. They'd probably have to play in Texas and then go to Mexico because I don't know, man. Flying across the whole damn country to go play in freaking Mexico City. My goodness. Dang. I don't know if the NBA would actually torture the Raptors like that. I don't think Adam Silver would do that to him. I don't think he would, because my God, imagine that you're flying across the damn country, not even landing in America, going from Canada over to Mexico, and then let's say you have a home game like 2 days later, you have to go back to Canada. Damn, that would be nuts. I don't think Adam Silver would do that. He's not that sadistic. At least I don't think he is. But yeah, I'm gonna go Niners on the road in Mexico. Although both teams are technically on the road, but the Cardinals are technically the home team in this game. But I'm gonna go Niners on the road. They're gonna go to 6-4, and they're going to. Who do they even have coming up? Let's see. I'm curious now. Who do they have coming up? Schedule looks like. By the way, Stephen Rose still always, because I know you guys are not going to watch this entire stream. That's for damn sure. So, Arizona, then they play against New Orleans at home. Man, they have like a 4-game homestand. Well, they have a 5-game stand. They've already won one against the Chargers. Arizona, New Orleans, Miami, and Tampa at home. Man, they might be able to, they could go defeated, but logic says they're going to lose at least one of those games. Maybe the Miami game, possibly the Tampa game. Heck, they could lose against the Saints. You never know. But if they play their best, if they be playing like they've been playing lately and their wins, they're going to probably lose maybe to the Dolphins, and that's really it out of that homestand. Then they get Seattle, Washington at home, in Vegas, and home against Arizona. I don't see too many more losses on their schedule either. Maybe 2, possibly 3. Again. So we'll see how things go. But they have Monday, Sunday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. All right. So we'll see how things go with the Niners. But I'm going to go with the Niners on the road. Now, in terms of teams who had a bye, Jaguars, Dolphins, Bucks, essentially every team from Florida and the Seattle Seahawks. Obviously, Seattle and Tampa because they're coming over from Germany. But Dolphins and Jags also had a bye. So I'm sure they're going to enjoy it. Get healthy and get back to it next week. But let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see what the chat is saying here. Oh, we got Jets on the North. Wait a minute. Hoosiers Nation is Jets on the North. Gee, who predicted that? Oh, wait, I did. I was going to say, there ain't no damn way a freaking Hoosier fan was coming in my chat freaking talking all kinds of garbage. As bad as the Raiders have been this year, they would still blow out the Browns. You sure about that, buddy? Hey, great. By the way, how are things going out there in Ohio? I don't know, because I don't live there, you freaking loser. Only the AFC team this year can make the playoffs at 8 and the 7th seed this year. Crazy, like you see the Mavericks game? I know, I saw that. Eagles lost, bums. Can Browns just buy the Bengals franchise and bring them up here and then give Cincinnati like a hockey team? No, just leave them with the baseball team. But like literally, like if they did that, if they merged the Ohio teams, that would be one hell of a squad. You know, you'd have our offensive line. Actually, how about this? Our offensive line, Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, Sam Hubbard, DJ Reader. That's pretty much what it would be. And maybe in one of the other interior linemen. Our secondary, maybe our linebacking core, although you maybe take a couple from their side. And then on offense, it would be Jamar Chase, Amari Cooper. You have probably Njoku. A quarterback, probably Deshaun. I'd say Deshaun Watson. I would take Deshaun. You'd have Jamar Chase catching passes from Deshaun Watson. That would be weird with Amari Cooper, Nick Chubb, and Joe Mixon at running back. Oh, my God, bro. The Ohio Brown Bungles would probably win freaking the Brungles. The Brungles. They would probably win a Super Bowl with that team. Now, in terms of coach, I think it would be Kevin Stefanski because he's way better than freaking bum Zach Taylor. Cavs are bums. And who's your team, Jets, on the North? Cavs will finish third in East, easily 55-win season. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a professional, crazy barber in Ohio. Nah, it's funny. Jets or Giants will win the Super Bowl. What a time to be a Browns fan. Last time I checked, we've had more success than the Jets over the last couple of years. Y'all better hope this isn't like the Jets lightning in a bottle season. Are you guys going to go back to mediocrity after this year? Why are you hating so much? He's a born hater. Like the dude literally came into my stream on Saturday posing as a Hoosier fan. And I swear every freaking sentence and almost every freaking comment, he was talking about Oregon. By the way, how did Oregon do? Oh, yeah, they freaking choked against the freaking Huskies of Washington. That is tough. And you want to talk crap about Ohio State? That's tough. That's tough, man. Oh, damn. Oh, that was from earlier. Yeah, that's nuts. First round exit, if they make it. Because they were manifested in stop the negativity. You need to have, if you are wishing the person's injury, I'll manifest his injury. Just watch the Patriots game closely. Jets lose Zach Wilson to a knee tear. He's out for the season. Bums, bro. I swear he's probably 15 or something, just a little kid. Like, I swear, does your parents give you any attention? Are they those parents that just put a freaking iPad in front of you and just to shut you up? Did your parents give you attention when you were younger? Because clearly they didn't. You know, kids these days, you wonder. You're 12, bozo. Gee, I wouldn't have known. You're 12. I'm 12, you bozo. Isn't it your bedtime? What are you doing up at freaking 2 a.m.? Don't you have school coming up? School tomorrow? Don't you have school tomorrow? I'm 12, bozo. Hey, bozo. Hey, loser. It's freaking 2 a.m. What are you doing up with the grown-ups? Shouldn't you be in bed? I feel like, this dude would be the one freaking, in his bed under the sheets, with the flashlight on, with his little, with his freaking tiny ass phone or laptop. I gotta type, I gotta troll. And then his mom opens up the door, like, go to bed. It's bedtime. You got school tomorrow. But I'm gonna wrap this up. I already know Steven Rosen, Steel Sermon are gonna hate me for this because I'm not gonna make them watch the whole thing. I'll just put the pics in the chat. Crazy dog telling me to stop hating. Boy, shut up, boy. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime. You know what's really funny though? I'll say this and then I'm heading out. Everyone that hates on, I can always tell when it's this loser because, hairline joke. Imagine you don't have a hairline. I would laugh so hard if like Jets own the North is like some freaking 50-year-old loser with like no hairline, no friends, never talked to a girl in his life. That's tough. Like, damn, pick a struggle. No hairline. You don't have friends. Damn, antisocial. That's tough. Ugh. You can't hate on Crazy Dog's hairline if he ain't got one. I mean, I would talk about you, but no one knows what you even look like. Like I said, right now you'd be just like a name. In the words of Juju Smith-Schuster, my friend, you are a nameless gray face. Because nobody knows what you look like. You'd be like those people that if I looked at your channel, because I know I do this a lot, I see this with a lot of trolls. They don't make videos. If they do make videos, it's the crappiest freaking videos I've ever seen. They have like no subscribers, and you check their about portion on their page. It says created this year Oh, damn, he hit a half-court shot. My God. But good job, Ja. That was from earlier, but still. Nice shot. Damn. But yeah, I don't even know why I'm even giving attention to some freaking loser, that's coming in my chat trying to talk big chested, giving him the time of day, whatever. I got to head out of here because, got to end the stream. I'm not going to keep going, but not trying to have a stream that goes over an hour, Honestly, it is what it is. You're doing good when the haters are out. Kind of like you know that your stream's popping when you get the bots in the chat. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night, hopefully, for Bucks and Cavs. And hopefully my internet actually behaves. And hopefully the Cavs can get a win. No Jared Allen. Sounds like no Dean Wade. And we might be getting Donovan Mitchell back. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm not going to let these that's another thing for any people that want to make videos. Don't let the trolls bring you down. You ain't doing good if you don't got haters. That's the way can't please everybody. Hairline joke, hairline joke, hairline joke. That might be the most overused insult ever. Oh, hairline. Wow. Yeah. Look at my weak ass hairline. Wow. Wow. Where's yours at, buddy? Let's see your hairline. I'm sure you got a nice full head of hair, right? Yeah. Right? If someone ever comes at me in the chat talking like that, they better hope and pray that they don't have a profile picture showing their face. And they better hope to the God himself he ain't bald. Because, boy, if you coming at me talking hairline jokes when you ain't even got a follow hair on your head, well, damn. Why are you? At least I got hair. I could really go in on a loser like that. But nah, I'm not going to waste my time. I got to head on out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And screw the haters. All right, I'm out. Bye-bye. No money, no girls, no friends, no father. Damn, you even went to no father. Damn. No daddy. He didn't have, he talks like he's never had a dad in his life. His parents didn't pay attention to him. He's probably one of those people that tries to make friends and then everyone looks at him like, why are you here? Why are you talking to me? Get out of here. Who are you? He'd be the one that would walk around and sit in the corner at, functions, like, school functions, stands in the corner. Like at school dances, everyone's just getting lit in the freaking middle by the stage or whatever. And this kid's over here in the freaking corner with all the other, people, antisocials. That's tough. Crazy Dog, were you antisocial when you were in school? No. In fact, I was very social. Well, you wouldn't see me hanging out in the freaking corner of the gymnasium doing nothing. Hell no, bro. What do you think this is? Who do you think I am, bro? Damn. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog. Go Browns, and I'm out. Have a great night, and I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow for a Cavs dub against the Bucks. So, bye-bye, guys. Bye.